establish the hub and spoke topology, and basically how to establish a communication between two different spoke networks with the help of VPN gateway. Okay, so I let me just show you my diagram first. So I have two hub networks, and each have a VPN gateway on each side, and uh, I have multiple spoke networks here. So I'll establish a communication between the spoke A, which will travel through this hub network, and it should be able to reach the spoke B, which is a spoke network for the hub B network. So let me quickly show you here. So uh, this is basically the VM1, this one, and this one. These two are representing the machines in the hub network. I already have a communication established within the hub network. So let me just show you on the hub network. This is a site A, and this is site B, and I should be able to ping this site A from site B, which is on 170.16. So let me ping. If I ping 10.0.0.4, this is pinging site A. See, let me just check why this is not working. Let me check on from the other side. Ping 172.16.0.4. Okay, this is working. So why this one is not able to ping? Okay, this one is also pinging, and this one is also pinging. Okay, let me just show you the configuration that I have done. So in order to establish this communication, I have created the virtual network gateway in the each site. So this is how you create the virtual network gateway. Provide the name and the location. Location is in east. So site 1 is in the central India, and site B is in the east US. Okay, and SKU, I selected this one, and virtual network you select. So we also need a gateway subnet in the virtual network that you select. I already have a gateway subnet created, but you must need to create a gateway subnet, and it also requires a public IP. And then move next, and then you simply create. Okay, and this is how I have created site A and site B. After this is created, you also need to create local network gateway. So local network gateway, like I have created for site A, this I have created on resource group site B. So how I need to do it here, basically, if you create a local network gateway here, you need to create it for this particular network. So indirectly, when you need to create it, when you're creating a local network gateway on this particular resource group on this particular location, you need to provide the public IP of this, and you also need to provide a subnet for this. So like I'll show you on the local network gateway. If you could see that this is created in site B, but this public IP should be of site A. So I'll show you on the 58. See, it is pointing to site A. And if I go on the configuration part, I have also defined a site A subnet, which is this particular subnet. Same goes for site B. So for site B, it is actually created on basically the resource group of site A, and also it is in the location of site A, which is basically in the central India. But public IP, I'll provide it for site B, and also I'll provide the subnet for site B. So public IP is 113 here. You could see here, it is pointing to 113, and the subnet is 172 range. If I go here, you see 172 range. Okay. Like if you add more spoke networks and if you want to establish a communication, you need to also provide specific subnets here. So like if I've already opened this, I am doing it for site B. I This is one of the spoke. So if I need to establish a communication here, I need to provide this also. So I'll add here, which is 172.19.0.0/16. Let me save this. So likewise, you need to provide all the subnets. Same goes on site A. No, discard. It's taking some time. Maybe you can use this one. Local network gateway for site A. And under the configuration, I'll provide here, which is 10.2.0.0/16. Save this. Uh, this one is saved. Uh, okay, is it not saved yet? This is also getting saved. Let me just see. It says saving. Let me just click on save. For site. Okay. For uh, this one I have created. So while this is getting saved, let me actually not pause the recording. Yeah, it is taking some time. So once this is done, we also need to create a local, basically this is inside the local network gateway. We also need to create connection. Saving local network gateway. Okay, both are saved. So you go to your virtual network gateway, and let's suppose if I go on this one, there's something called connection. This is how you need to establish a connection, and you need to select the site to site here. And for site A, let's suppose if I'm giving any name and my site is in central India, and if I move next, this is the important thing. For the virtual network gateway, you pick whatever is in that particular same resource group. So like VPN gateway, I'm gonna pick of the site A since I'm doing it on the site A, and even local network gateway, pick the one which is created on the same resource group. Okay, that's it. Provide a appreciate key, and that's it. You complete this. So since I already have a connection, I don't need to do this again. And as you can see that I can communicate, but the important thing is I need to establish the communication of the spoke network. Okay, so what I'll do here in the from the spoke network, I'll create a VNet pairing for this hub network, and same ways I'll create a VNet pairing for this particular hub network. So I'll go here, and these are the two networks I have. This is the hub network for site A, and this is the hub network for site B, and this is a spoke one for site A, and this is a spoke. So I'll be establishing pairing between the spoke A with the site A. Same ways, I'll be establishing a pairing between the spoke B with site B. Okay, so I can pick site A, and I'll go on the pairing part, and like I'll just first show you whether I am able to ping it or the ping is not working. Okay, so I'll try to ping from 10.2 to 7.19 or 7.16 both, and that should not work. Okay, so this is my 10.2. Ping 172.16.0.4. This will not work. And same way, I'll try to ping 172.19.0.4. This will also not work. Same ways, if I try to ping, in fact, it should also not be able to ping. I was trying to ping from here, but this one is able to ping because there is a VPN gateway. So these two machines are able to ping, but this machine cannot ping this, cannot ping this. In fact, it should not be able to ping this also. If I try to ping, just check the IP configuration. So if I do ping 10.2.0.4, this should not also work. Okay, because there is no peering. Okay. So first thing first, so I'll basically go ahead and go to peering and I'll add peering. Since I'm adding the peering on the site A, so I'll mention here peer site A to site A1, or we can say spoke A1. Okay. Important thing is allow this to peer. This also need to allow and allow gateway or route. About gateway. Okay, so we need to allow the gateway also on this one, and here this is gonna be peer spoke A1 to site A. Okay, and I'll be picking the one which is this one. Okay, need to check this and enable spokeway to use site remote gateway. Okay, because the remote gateway is on this particular network, so we need to enable this here. Okay, this is the only thing that we need to remember. The last option is to enable the remote gateway communication. So this spoke network should be able to utilize the remote gateway on this particular subnet. Here we need to allow gateway to allow forward the traffic. So we'll add this. Failure to add peer. Okay. Okay, it is able to add. So one thing you can see that gateway transit is enabled. Transit is only enabled on the hub network, whereas if you go on the spoke, it is not there. So this is how the configuration should be. So one thing, if I try to ping from spoke 1 to its own, which is 10.0.0.4, it should work. And it should not be able to ping the other side. Let me just check. Ping 172.16.0.4. It may be able to ping. Yeah, it's able to ping. Okay, but it will not be able to ping the spoke network for sure. So ping 172.19.0.4, and so this machine is able to ping this, but it is not able to ping this. Okay, so it should be able to ping when I do the peering on the other side also. So let me quickly do the peering for side B, or I can do it from here. Spoke, go to peering, add peering. I will mention peer side B, site B spoke, site B1, site B spoke, 1, 2, site B, and on the other side I'll mention site B, 2, site B, 1, spoke. Okay, so since I'm doing it on the spoke network, which is basically which is basically this spoke network, so I'll be checking allow, this also need to allow, and it should be able to utilize a remote gateway on the other network. Okay, peer network, whatever route to use. So I'll be allowing this, whereas on the hub network, okay, we need to pick the hub network subnet first. This is the hub network. Allow this, and allow route the traffic. Okay, because we'll not check this because there is no remote gateway for this one, and then remote gateway is for the spoke network. So I'll just click on add. Retry error. Why? Just try to resync. Save. Okay, I'll just quickly check on the other one also. We should see. I think it's gonna take some time. If it doesn't come, then I'll delete and I'll recreate again. So I did it from the spoke, peering. So gateway transit is disabled. Just click on resync. Okay. Let's check here. Peering. Okay, it did not come. I'll just delete and I'll recreate again. Just to save some time. Yeah, done. So I'll just do it one more time. I'll click on add, peer, site bespoke 1, 2, site B. Allow this on the spoke one. So remote gateway it should be able to use gateway issues. And leave it. Mention here peer, site B, to site B, spoke 1. Site B VNet, allow, and allow. I'll click on add. Okay, this is done. And let's refresh. Okay, so see, gateway transit is enabled here, and it is not enabled here. This is how it should be. Now it should work. So if I go on the site AVM, if I try to ping this, it should work. See, and vice versa. If I try to ping something from here, it should also work. Why? This should also work from site B. Let me see if I have the local network gateway connection. It is there. It is there. And also go on the virtual machines. This is site B. We can see effective routes. See if this machine is able to ping. 10.2.0.4. It can ping 10.0. This should work. Okay, so this machine is not able to reach there. So what the issue is? Site B machine is not able to reach this spoke one on site A. So let me quickly see what could be the problem. The best thing to identify is that go to network settings, go to interfaces, go to effective routes. Okay, it has both the routes coming from VPN Gateway. Okay, which is good. Yeah, so this should work actually. Just don't know for now. See, it was just a simple firewall thing that was preventing, nothing to do with the configuration. Okay, so this concludes my practical for hub and spoke topology, uh, and how to establish a communication between the spoke and hub with the help of VNet peering. Thank you.